Here we go. Tea with Tom.
Hello.
I just asked Alice, I was like, God, that's so tired I look in real life. And she was like, yeah. It's day 2 recovery from the Christmas party.
What time did you get home?
3:30?
Was that the highlight of the week?
What's the highlight of
Was
the
it the
week?
highlight or the low light?
Was it the highlight of anyone's week? I don't really know. Club tea was actually really fun. Enjoyed it.
The only one that made it to Club Tea.
I wasn't there by myself, just so you know. But yeah, it was a hella Christmas party.
A hell of a Christmas party. What happens on the Rebel Christmas party stays on the Rebel Christmas party.
I feel like Alice and I thought we'd have more control doing games like we did.
Way less control.
My favourite bit is you probably realised every team was like, who won? And me and Alice were just like, you won. You won.
You won.
That's it. Yeah. So well done, everyone. You won. You know who didn't win? Those who woke up with the hangovers. And I'm sure there were some mighty fine hangovers. It was the most carnage I think I've seen at a Christmas party. Was it mainly West Hill? Are we throwing them under the bus?
It was only.
There was a lot of boozy people.
There was
but
a
it's
lot.
when everyone staggered in at 7 o'clock and I was like,
It was
oh,
very fun.
no.
There was a good.
Oh, yeah,
good
absolutely.
atmosphere,
I've got
and it
no-
was, everyone was on. Yeah.
No regrets whatsoever. But the first person ended up going home at 8:30. 8:30.
Shout out.
I think the game started at about 7:45. So
Yeah.
maybe even 8. So good effort. And then someone was like, oh, I was looking at pictures on my phone of like the chaos. And then I saw that the time was only 9 o'clock. I was like, oh, that sounds about right. So we still haven't found out if we're allowed back next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a bit of time.
Yeah.
The bar staff they were like, these guys are adults. I was like, I know.
Yeah.
I know they're adults.
You know what though? We'll book it again under a different name.
Yeah.
So we won't book under Rebel. We'll book under Tom and Alice. Or we'll book under Tom. And then if we need to book again, we'll book under Alice.
Book under Storm and Norman.
But yeah, definitely the highlight of the week.
Yeah.
Everything else, I couldn't even tell you what happened the rest of the week. And I felt all right yesterday. Like I wasn't too bad, just tired, and obviously still tired today. So
Early night tonight.
absolutely. What are we talking about? Indoor session. Next one,
yeah.
14th. Should be it confirmed. Just waiting for a message, but I've put it out there, so touch wood. Yeah, 14th. It can be a standard circuit.
Yeah, Sunday 9 till 10. Same place, Lauren's gym at CrossFit Star. It does clash with the Santa run. So I'm away this weekend, so you're running it solo.
Which is why I was sticking to a circuit, I think. So we can maybe have a few more people there. But again, because I want to keep an eye on everyone. And these sessions, like I say, we're going in with intention. We're going in knowing it's going to be a tough session, lifting weights slightly heavier than we're comfortable with. You know, slightly bigger.
Slowing it down.
Better reps, slowing it down,
Yeah.
because I know you guys are really good at just rinsing through the exercises. But no, more controlled, more intention on every rep, and pushing you through it. So it will be tough. Already looking forward to it.
Yeah. We were talking a bit about Saltai. We've had a few people ask to be sponsorship partnerships. So, yeah, I think that's going to ramp up come January. We've got a price increase in January, so we usually see our numbers go up quite a lot in the next few weeks. And then, yeah, so we've got Trail Breeze wanting to have a little stall inside. She's ran Pauline. She's taken part in the event the last couple of years. And then Stephen, who runs Highland Fuel, so it's quite a new. It's actually quite interesting. We're just looking at it, isn't it? It's fueling for like runs and things, but it's taking out. He did list some of the ingredients that it doesn't include, which I'm pretty clueless. Like I
haven't looked into it enough yet. But we
mix
were.
a toxalin or something. He's like, it doesn't include that, and it's a bit more like maybe natural fuels. So yeah, if we're starting to look at sponsorships, so if anyone knows anyone interested, we've got.
And we are looking at how that works, you know, like with Highland Nutrition being like, he said, you know, how do you want it to work? And I think we speak about this every year, but we're just trying to create some nice partnerships that work together, that help build the event. So what were, like, my 2 goals, I don't know, I think you agreed with them, were sell out the event at 400 people, or just over, I think. and create the best race day possible on the day.
Very vague.
Yeah, it is vague.
How do you?
But like, I it's more thinking about how it's been the last couple of years. The atmosphere, the camaraderie, you know, the enjoyment in the race.
It's just hard to measure that, I guess. That's probably
but I guess it comes in reputation, doesn't it? And the feedback's always been really positive, so I think that makes it.
Yeah, but I mean, if that was a goal, how like.
Well, you don't know until the day, really, either. But
Yeah,
I guess you're going into it being like, right, does this make the event easier to take part in or harder? Is this more rewarding or less rewarding? So I think every decision you make, you ask yourself those questions. Am I adding to the day, or is it not? And if it's not, we probably don't want it. And if it is helping create the experience that we want, then great. Which will probably be to do with bringing what do I call it, the committee together next year. You know, and that will be our main focus. So we'll probably get better at defining that as we go along.
Yeah.
Don't need all the answers.
Best event.
What else? Anything else? I mean, we've got 2 weeks left.
I know, Consistency Challenge Week 6 has just begun.
You're getting quite excited. I don't know if you mentioned it in the last video, but
I did, yeah.
Neck and neck between Prams and West Hill.
Yeah, neck and neck.
Not quite West Prams. West Hill just pipping you to the post.
Yeah, I think
No
there's
pressure.
2 people in it. Might have a guest appearance next week or later on in the week.
Oh yeah, we're catching up. So like, I want to expand these chats to include more people, to talk about more things going on in the industry, especially in Aberdeen. You know, all the opportunities. And there's so much happening, part of which is like 3 new gyms opening up in Banchory. And it does feel, like as I said before, that the community, the fitness community is quite close and quite supportive and quite encouraging, with lots of fun events going on. And I'm still trying to put my finger on the pulse of what's in trend at the moment. You know, what's popular, what's bringing people along to sessions, what's keeping people motivated, what do they want to see more of. So, carrying on that vein, one of the gym owners, new to PT, very experienced runner herself, Chloe. We're gonna chat, and what's their new place called?
Does it have a name?
Yep. It's
Well, there's Sangster & Co. So
it's like, it's the name of the area, I think. We should know this by the time we catch up. We'll catch up with her on Wednesday to film a few clips. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So if there's stuff you want to know as well, things you're interested about, let me know. But it's really just for my own interests, just thinking, how do other people see the industry and what are they trying to make the most of? So yeah, that's happening.
That's happening. We're waiting on the arrival of new buffs. I actually haven't spoke to you about this, but I wondered if an easy way to hand out the buffs this year is like, we've got white buffs. Why don't we just take white buffs and say, right, who's a white buff? Give the white buffs out, and then boom, that's white buffs done. And like, it's not like we're not going to have the other ones, but like, right, because we know we've got loads of white buffs and we know we've got loads of orange buffs. Then there's a mix. So some we've ordered, which should be here. Oh, I don't know. They haven't given me a delivery date.
Flip that.
Okay.
Why not? Bit more work for us, but also maybe a bit less work
Tom
for us.
loves a bit more. I need to tell you guys about the second consistency.
You know,
challenge
it's careful
I like
because you're
do.
going to say this and everyone's going to be like, I really like that idea. I know, so you can
I
mention
don't
it if you
think
want.
so.
But again, I just look at it based on experience and what helps you guys get the most out
the
of it.
funniest thing is like Tom's like, oh, I'll be in charge of this consistency challenge.
No. I said I will do the work for this bit. But basically, I was saying we restart the consistency challenge from January.
And I thought he meant for the whole year. I was like, oh, cool. So a 2026 consistency challenge. No, he meant for the second half of the original consistency.
Or do you want to do a
For 7
year's
weeks.
consistency challenge?
Well, I thought that was a better idea than doing a consistency challenge.
But
for
yeah,
7
a year's
weeks.
consistency challenge is too hard because
Is it too hard?
people go on holiday. So or people are definitely sick. So to get once a week for a full year, I mean, there's something there. You know, maybe you could run it monthly. Be like, these are the people who managed. Or
Well,
even
I think
that's
that's
just like illegal. These are the people who managed this many sessions this month. But anyway, no, I was just thinking, restart the consistency challenge, January till the original end date, so everyone's back in, because I know it motivates you guys, and you guys say you hate getting knocked out. So, you know, I'm sure there might still be a couple of holidays there. And we just keep you accountable for the remainder of this challenge. There's no badges, nothing involved. Just you get the pride of saying, okay, I managed the second half. I might not manage the first half, but I'm back in from January. And that's kick-started my momentum until the end of February, beginning of March. So you'd be like, okay, done it. And then hopefully, off the back of 2 months of, you know, coming consistently, you keep that momentum going. That was my thought. Which these guys, I think, are going to say, oh, I really like that idea.
So my feedback was, I think it devalues the original consistency challenge if we're just going to pop consistency challenges out left, right and centre. That was my only thing.
But the prize is still there for the top people. You still get your badge, and we're mainly focusing on those guys. You know, it's like, maybe we don't even really shout out the second one as much. Or, yeah, it is a pain in the ass to do. I know it's a lot of work. And takes up more time than we should doing the stuff.
Oh, must be a parcel. Okay. I'll be right back.
Good timing, Alice.
But you can talk about the other thing.
My other idea?
Yeah.
That Alice is not going to hear about. So my other idea...
For the buffs.
God, I like doing this by myself now. Who needs Alice? My other idea is for the buffs, we just do it on one weekend. Not just like, I think... well, maybe. Okay, hear me out. Saturday 20th. We're doing Benahi Sunday 21st. We could be like... Buffs will be here, come and collect them. So you guys come to us knowing which buff you're getting, you can book in on the app, and we're just in the park handing out buffs. We did that once, was it lockdown? I'm saying we have a specific day and say we're going to be here.
I feel like we did it and we said let's not do it like that again.
Oh, did we?
I'm pretty sure we did.
It's just quite a nice way. We could even grab a coffee and be like, hey guys, we're having a coffee in Hazelhead Park.
Did last time.
We're sitting outside. No, we didn't, Westburn.
We went to all the parks. We said we'll be at West Hill at this time and West
I think we maybe pick, maybe one or two.
But is it not just easier taking it to class?
No, I think the class is also good, but...
Then putting an extra...
I think everyone would make more of an effort to be there, but it's always been a bit, do we have... Yeah.
Tom loves more
Let me know what you think of that as well. Not a terrible idea, though.
Wait, so they would just come out to meet us?
Yeah, if you've not had a chance to get your buff, I guarantee, because everyone likes receiving their buff...
Tom's guaranteed that he knows what you guys are thinking.
No, I guarantee that if they were like, I'm going to nip past the park for 5 minutes, see Tom and Alice, wish them a happy Christmas...
It's far too busy a time for people to be like, let
me
just
grab
take
a buff.
An extra journey unnecessarily.
You're saying the buffs don't mean that much to these people.
No, but I'm saying normally we just take them to class when they're conveniently going to class.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can also do that, but we can also do that one day. Say, hey, Benahi on the 21st of December, come.
That makes sense.
And you'll get your buff.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We could either do it on Saturday 20th, so like you could come to West Hill after Stonehaven, and then we could make sure we're getting them all out. So then we're there.
So we'd only hand them out one day?
I mean, we could do it one day. I also thought that was quite a nice idea, and that would mean everyone's there for the last session, which is fun. And we could be in Stonehaven in the morning, so you could get your Stonehaven ones out and encourage them. We could do West Hill.
Because, first of all, we don't know when these new buffs are going to arrive. That's why I was like, we know we've got the white ones. If we hand the white ones out, we're like, boom, white ones are done.
But yeah, I mean, originally I was thinking we do it around one park at one time. So that Saturday, again, it's a bit more work for you because you'd be Stonehaven, then come out to the end of West Hill just to help hand them out. And then we could both go to Westburn with Danny. So you guys can make an effort to get to these parks on this day, get your last day of training in, and we can get you your buffs.
It's just hard making everyone commit to
Life's hard, Alice. Life's hard.
But, so you don't think we should just start handing out white buffs from now?
No, I think that one of the issues is when you've got some buffs and not others. And then people are like, I'm not at that session, so I can't make it. No, like as in, like, so if we got the white buffs.
But you're not just saying we should only do one session.
But that's quite a lot of notice. And then they could, but I'm saying they could also pop along at the end.
People travel after the last day of school. People go
yeah, so we won't get them all out, but we would get a good chunk out and say, guys, even so, I'm not saying you have to come to the session. I'm saying if you're in West Hill, swing past and grab your buff. You know, so we'll be there from 10 till 10:20. Come get your buff. And then we're heading to Westburn, and we'll be in Westburn from 11:45 to like 12. Come get your buff.
Duthy?
Duffy, we could do Friday night. Same with Prams Friday. And if you wanted, we could do Prams Thursday because it's Duffy.
We just spoke about this for the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, sorry guys. That's
Right, it
boring
makes
for
you think we just do it how we always do it.
No.
Because
Feel free to comment below and let us know. Right, we're going to call it that. 2 weeks left. Get stuck in.
Woo!
Big push. Love you, bye.
see ya.